Every at-bat counts. Pappas has a real good power bat. Maybe he can take one deep one more time to get a walk-off for his team. He's 0-2. Gets the pitch, swings. It's a high fly ball into left center field. Scaling it. Fans, get your binoculars out. That's a walk-off home run off the bat of Gio Pappas. Crossing third, he goes. Getting into home, being met at the team and home plate as they celebrate a walk-off at Oil City Stadium. What a beautiful baseball moment for this Calumet College team that fell 11-6 in game one. They win it in this second game. As the 1-2 pitch. Called strike three. Sent down. Back to the dugout is Ryan. Bowen gets signed, delivers the first pitch to Benson, who swings. It's a fly ball into left field.
Come on. Did I call it?
Fans, get those binoculars ready because that one is gone off the bat of Benson. 8-4 Calumet College lead on the two-run homer by Tommy Benson, the designated hitter. Welcome back in. Will Farlow, Brandon Denaney, Brendan Hall, our SID, Mason Waters, our scoreboard operator, here with you in the press box. Will Farlow, Brandon Denaney have the call here for JED TV. First pitch underway as it's a quick fly ball high up into left field. Caught near the fence for out number one. And the 1-2 pitch from Benson. Called strike three. He'll be tasked with trying to get that offense continuing to work efficiently. Swings as that's a fly ball into center field. Caught diving by Graham Gonzalez for out number one. 1-0, ring against Kalmbacher. Gets the sign and the pitch. Swung as a fly ball into center field. Drops. Kalmbacher gets a nice leadoff base hit here in the home half of the third. No pun intended, but Kalmbacher's calmly going to just relax that first base off that single. It was a nice hit into center field. Good timing off the bat to get things started offensively. Lanner gets the sign, sets, and delivers that first pitch. Cano quickly swings a nice high flyer into left field. And, folks, get those binoculars ready. That one is gone off the first pitch. Cano bombs that one to left field for a leadoff home run. 1-0 pitch. High fly ball gets into left field. Folks, get those binoculars ready. That one is gone off the bat of St. Marie. 2-out home run. 8-3 lead now for the Fighting Saints. As he delivers the 0-1 pitch. Good swing by Komodo right to the shortstop, Jacob Gunn, who gets it this time right to the first baseman for out number two. Now deal in protect mode with no runners on as he takes the 0-2 pitch. Called for strike three. Kalmbacher gets it done on the mound. We will go into the home half of the fifth inning. Still 8-3 Judson. Here gets the sign from Navarro. Delivers the 1-2 pitch. Perry swings, hits that one into left field. Cano tags from third using his base running speed and just slides past the catcher Navarro to score. RBI for Perry. Now it's 8-4 Eagles. 1-1 pitch to Benson. Swings, moonshot. That one may go out. And folks, get those binoculars ready. That one is gone. 2-run homer off the bat of Tommy Benson. 5-2 now, the lead for the Fighting Saints. That was a massive home run by Tommy Benson. So I was just told here in the press box, I want to acknowledge it because of how impressive it is. This is the first collegiate start for Braden Proscalo. 89 pitches he's at with 52 strikes. Guys, whether or not he starts another game for Calumet College this year, this is a start to look back on later on this season. This is a start when you watch this tape later on. This is a freshman put in a spot by his coach, trusting him on the mound, and he is just delivering. I mean, We thought Amazon shipping was real good. This pitcher's really delivering even better than just that on the mound this afternoon into the early evening. He'll be tasked with trying to keep the Titans at 2 hits and off the boards. As his first customer here in the top of the 6th will be Joe Jefferson, the first baseman for Game 2 for the Titans. Then Farnham and Cortez will follow. And pitch 90 to Jefferson outside the zone for ball 1. Yeah, you want to be careful with Pascalo with that pitch count. The higher he goes, the riskier it can be. Also don't want to risk an injury later on, depending on how many pitches he goes, as the 1-0 pitch outside the zone right now is at 91 pitches total. You know, whenever a player pitching gets to this point, you do kind of see occasional pitches out of the zone like we did just now with those last two. As he delivers the 2-0 pitch, swung on and hit right to the third baseman who bobbles it. So there's a runner now at first for the Titans. And that will bring up Farnham, the right fielder. If you're just tuning in back in the bottom of the 5th inning, it was Farnham getting the catch for out number 1, followed by the left fielder, Leathid, getting that other out. So we have a pinch runner for the Titans. It is Evan Fortson. So Fortson now at first base as the pinch runner for the Titans, representing the possible go-ahead run in a game that's shown signs from both teams of possibly one of them scoring. But the defenses and pitching of both teams has kept either team off the boards in runs. So 1 error for Kelly McColledge on 5 hits. Only 2 hits for the Titans. And the pitch swung on, flied outside the field of play for a quick strike 1. Cortez and Nelson due up for the Titans. And the 0-1 pitch from Pascal swung and missed, called strike 2. The freshman looking a lot more comfortable in this at-bat. He's at least close to 100 pitches after that one. He has them 0-2. Looking to get the first out here in the top of the 6th. And the 0-2 pitch just a bit outside. He was calling for that one to be strike 3. He won't get it, as that's now 1-2 for Farnham. "95 pitches now for Pascalo. 95 pitches for the freshman. Gets a fly out into the outfield and gets it right to Graham Gonzalez for out number 1. Keeping the runner for the Titans, that's Fortson at first. Folks, this is a freshman on the mound for Calumet College. His first time as a college player pitching on the mound. What a good diamond in the rough find by Coach Nowakowski here on the mound this afternoon in this part of the season. As that first pitch goes outside of the zone for ball 1. It's those coaches, you need to find those players that you can utilize in key spots like this. We've seen it done before at different levels of baseball. We're seeing that right here this afternoon in this matchup. Good lead off first for Fortson for the Titans. As the 1-0 pitch. Another one outside. Pascalo with 2-0 and 1 out. against the designated hitter Cortez is nearing that 100 pitch mark in his collegiate pitching debut. Fortson now once again with a lead off first. And the 2-0 pitch called for strike one. Two, 1 count. 1 out. Pascalo wouldn't mind a nice double play here. Swung on, that's a fly ball into the right field area. It will not be caught, goes foul. So a good break for Pascalo as that's an even 2-2 count with 1 out. Fortson will head back to first base for the Titans. Folks, I've only called, this is my 4th career baseball game on TV as a play-by-play announcer. This one has to be the most interesting I've called yet in my career today. This will be one fans will probably never forget, seeing a freshman, their collegiate debut, doing what he's doing here on the mound against that Titans offense that put up 10 runs in the first game. That swung on, that's a fly ball, fouled off once again. 2-2 still the count. According to our SID, Brendan Hull, giving me the updated pitch count. Thank you, Mr. Hull. It is now 103 pitches for Pascalo. 2-2. He has the Titans with 1 out and a runner on at first. Can't throw out Fortson as Fortson gets back to first base for Indiana University South Bend. The freshman out of Hobart, Indiana, a righty out of Wheeler High School graduate, throws the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Lot of pitches thrown by Pascalo. And there is some action in the bullpen. Don't see anyone warming up just yet. When they do, we'll let you know. 2-2 count, 1 out still for the Titans. And the 2-2 pitch from Pascalo. Possible stolen base. Just called safe. It is dropped by Cano. That would have been a well-needed out number 2 for your pitcher that's already really high, over 100 pitches in his collegiate debut on the mound. That would have been a really nice aided out by the infield. And now it's a full count. Now the Titans have a runner in scoring position with a good lead off second base. That's Fortson. Pascalo looks on, sets, and delivers a 3-2 pitch. Swung on, that's a fly ball into center field in the right field side. And that's caught by Perry for out number 2. Pascalo getting a few extra pitches off that out, breathing a sigh of relief courtesy of his outfielder Perry on that catch. Brings up the center fielder Nelson, who we've seen really work a lot of pitches into his at-bats at the plate. So this is going to be a tough out for Pascalo with 2 outs. Center fielder's done very well at the plate to battle in and out of at-bats. But gets that first one right down the middle for strike 1. Folks, if this is the last inning of the appearance of Pascalo, what a collegiate debut on the mound as a pitcher we are seeing from this freshman. As he sets and delivers the 0-1 pitch, ball gets away. That would have been an odd opportunity. Allen held on that one a little bit too long as now Fortson gets in the closer scoring position, now at third base for the Titans. Nelson's going to look to maybe try and bunt now on this one, try to do something simple with the bat. So he's not calling for bunt. He has an even 1-1 count. He hits it right to Pascalo, who gets it, bobbles it, gets it to first to retire the side. The freshman, Braden Pascalo, out of Hobart, Indiana, takes us to the bottom of the 6th inning in his career pitching debut as a college pitcher. Calumet College comes up to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning. My goodness, have a day, Brandon Pascalo. Back now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Marshall still in. He came in back in a few innings ago out of the bullpen. Now, we didn't see too many pitches from their closer as well back in Game 1. That was Jack Kinzel out of Lansing. He got the save in Game 1 for the Titans. We may see him later on in this one as well if Coach sees he still has a good arm left. Good warm-ups again by Marshall. So leading off the inning, it's the right fielder who got a really good saving catch for Pascalo to get out of that inning in a tough spot with those at-bats. It's Michael Perry leading off. Then Benson in the on-deck circle, followed by Moreta playing first base. These are the 3 batters you want up if you're Calumet College to get things going. Put some runs on the board right here and right now. Let's see it happen. As he takes that first pitch, swings and misses, though, quickly for strike 1. So 0-1 quickly the count for the right fielder of Calumet College. Pretty good swings he's had at the plate today. Takes that 0-1 pitch. Ball gets away almost from the catcher. So it is now a 1-1 count for the right fielder. And the 1-1 pitch. Another one outside for ball 2. If I'm Perry, I'd like to swing at something, but try and draw a walk if you get close to it. Get on, then let Benson do what he does with his power bat. As the 2-1 pitch, Perry gets a really good chance now with a commanding hitter's count of 3-1. So 3-1 count as Perry gets the 3-1 pitch, swings and flies it up. Caught by the right fielder for the Titans. Farnham does it again from the right field side. So the first out brings up power hitter Tommy Benson, the designated hitter. Real good bat for Calumet College. Would love to get his team out of this scoreless game. Takes the first pitch from Marshall outside the zone, kept in a little bit by the catcher for strike 1. So 0-1 with 1 out. And the 0-1 pitch. Another good take by Benson. 1-1 count for the designated hitter. So coming up after Benson, it will be Moreta and Allen. And the 1-1 pitch outside makes it 2-1 for Benson. And the 2-1 pitch to Benson. Swings. It's a fly ball into center field. Caught by the right fielder, Farnham, again. So that's 2 catches in a row in right field for Farnham. Quickly, 2 outs as Benson is sent down by Marshall. And now it'll be up to Moreta, primarily a catcher, but playing first base here in game 2. Has 2 outs, no runners on in a scoreless ball game. Gets the first pitch from Marshall, swings and flies it up. Playable once again for the defense of the Titans. So we are still shockingly scoreless in this one. Now going 0-0 into the top of the 7th inning.
Health America.
And the 2-1 pitch from Benson. That swung on a fly ball into center field. Easy play for Gonzalez, who scales it for out number 1. And the 2-1 pitch swung on. It's a fly ball into center field. Gonzalez scaling it right near the fence for the first out of the day for Calumet College's defense. Braden Perscalo gets the sign with a full count and no outs. As the 3-2 pitch swung on, hit right past first baseman. Second baseman Cano and his first baseman team up on that one with good timing for a first out. Perscalo got the out at home. Good job by the right side of the infield for Calumet College. 2-0 pitch swung on and hit past the first baseman. Perry crosses. He will score. Brody now crossing from third. He will also score. Runners first and third. Calumet College now down by just 3. It's a sign. Delivers a pitch to Benson, who swings. It's a high fly ball in the left field. Folks, get your binoculars ready. That one is gone off the bat of Tommy Benson. Rise and shine, Tommy Benson's bat. It has awoken. Now a 9-8 lead for Judson off the 2-run homer with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th, courtesy of Tommy Benson.